It's the Cable MTG Show.
So something that I have not done yet this cube season is Mind Twist. I have not Mind Twisted some Fuels. I'd like to get on that. Yeah, the Force of Negation on Minsk was heartbreaking for sure. You're in stream. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some D-Toots. Wouldn't mind some Voidwalker action. Wouldn't mind some Shieldred. God, we had a draft earlier where Shieldred went like 4th to last pick or something. Just lapping the table. That card's so nutty. A little BB in here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Blossom. Not as good as it used to be, but still a fine card to put equipment on and such. There's something to take in the Courser and then trying to wheel Zurin Orb. Getting set up for the fast bond lane. Is Knight's Whisper too piddly here? Tree Speaker taps for a whole lot of Mind Twisting. I think you'd take Birds over it anyway. Shieldred doesn't actually need help, shiz. Shieldred kind of just wins the game on its own lonesome. It's great with draw 7s, but... Hey, there we go. The Yogg plays very well with Duretti and Bitter Blossom. Not enough better to take it over Lelia. Lelia's fucked up. Would not mind seeing that Yogg wheel. Yeah, Lelia just wants some fast mana, huh? Some Moxen. Come down way too fast. Oh yeah, I can't win it? Yarkon gets hardcast surprising amount of the time, huh? Speaking of which, we could take Bitter Reunion here. And maybe point ourselves towards a Reanimator-y strat. I'm just gonna take the Cliffs, though. Hard for Cliffs to be wrong in this spot, huh? Yeah, I snoozed ads, but it's still gonna come back in like 9 minutes because that was my last snooze. Maybe I'll jam them in between pack 2 and 3. Just like when we're getting low in pack 2. It kind of feels like this is gonna be a slow draft from the speed the picks have been so far. Probably be like some 20-minute thing. This Atali card's fucking great. Let's jam it. Jam it! Just running wild in the streets. Ooh. I wonder what this this intro bit is from. Nice little rant. How do we feel about Gaia's Cradle? We've got Bitter Blossom and Duretti spitting out tokens. I think Cradle might be sweet here. Oh, it's from the movie Network, is it? The rant I remember from that movie is very different. Maybe it's just like the tone of Perturbator's tunes make it sound different. I have to cast the creature spell. I don't think I want any of these. Oh yeah, y'all are right. Thank you. I guess Elish Norn, just in case. Just in case we end up being Reanimator-y. I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe. Maybe Canyon's a better pickup. Kind of like that Rabbit Battery, Almost like that one. Yeah, I don't always love the Gaia's Cradle, but I think it might be sweet in this one. With 2 token producers. We're probably going to get like more early plays too. Hey, there we go. This kind of feels like we're cooking. Dog also playing well with the token producers. Just need some early plays. Interesting. Yeah, let's Bitter Reunion over Wormcoil. Just E-tutor for Bitter Blossom. Power Tutorless. That tutors for Yogg. That's kind of sick. Wow, not the pack for me, I guess Goldspan Dragon's an option. It's just like ramp us into the Inferno Titan and Atali. Maybe I shouldn't be counting Goldspan out. Pluto Delta could go and get a dual Pluto Delta Verdant. Grizzlebrand's good if we end up Reanimator. I don't think we're Reanimator. I haven't seen any reanimation effects. Those are kind of important for that, right? Hell yeah, Jafric. The rest here for sure, Z's, for sure. That disruption we crave. There's Demonic Tutor. It's kind of a nice clamshell, huh? Cooligan's Command, Bone Crusher Giant. I think I'm gonna take the D-Toots. Yeah, the Clamp having Bitter Blossom and Ready could be really juicy. And then Yawgmoth like a backup Clamp. Yeah, maybe Clamp's better than Demonic Tutor here. Demonic Tutor finds Cradle when it's good, though. What's that ritual we need for Atali? I'm gonna take the Clamp, actually. I like Sleeper, I like Daredevil, I like Metamorph. Let's take Daredevil here. Well, Sleeper's impressed me. Let's take Sleeper. Let's take those cheap cards. We need cheap creatures for Gaia's Cradle. I think our curve's gonna be a little Bob unfriendly. This Blood Tithe seems sweet, though. Oh, Lingering Souls Cradle could be sick. Right now I only have one way of binning the Lingering Souls, though. It's not enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Blood Tithe. I don't think playing Duretti just to loot away Lingering Souls is worth it. Mana Duretti. This is another cheap creature for Cradle. I think I want that Liliana, but maybe I just like take the Ballista and wheel a black card, There's gonna be like one card left in the pack. Hard to say no to Ballista. Arizev, Recurring Nightmare. Recurring Nightmare is actually sweet here. Like our top end with Atali. Let's play Recurring Nightmare Atali. Let's jam it. Met Courier, Karizev both make sense. I hope I don't end up regretting that one. The Recurring Nightmare makes me regret not getting like Seasoned Pyromancer. This is between P and K and Inquisition for me. P and K is another good one for Cradle. It's a good one for Nightmare too. Yeah, let's jam it. Just fits, I should have taken my ad break already. Aquilin took a solid like 8 minutes. Well, we'll get another pick in at least. We'll be through the juiciest parts of Pack 2 first. My opinion on Call of the Ring. I had Call of the Ring do some work for me. It wouldn't be like atrocious here. We already have some of that going on though, right? We've got the Skull Clamp, we got the Yawgmoth. I feel like we just don't need it. P and K does rock out with Comp, I agree. Can we get another booster? I don't mind people taking their time to read the cards and stuff. Especially if they don't cube a lot. I hope someone's not just fucking AFK though, Hey, our one last chance, thanks to 60 months there. You can go for some ads right now? Yeah, right? Well, they're coming in 28 seconds. I was hoping to get the next booster in. I wish it was more predictable. Didn't it used to show how many boosters were stacked up behind people? Oh, it shows what pick people are on. Okay, so we got Grizzlebrand. We do have a Recurring Nightmare now. Grizzle Dad, yeah. I don't think we're playing Grizzlebrand. I don't think we're playing, like, actual reanimation stuff. I guess Brutality could work with that. The discard outlet. Whether we play the Grizzlebrand or not. Could work out. Good chance Massacre Worm ends up in the sideboard. The Harvester, yeah, we have 3 discard outlets now. It's not the worst. Just that Atali and Inferno Titan and stuff are all just a little bit more castable than the Grizzlebrand, right? Yeah, the ads just started up. Nice. That's actually not that bad at all. There's only like 3 or 4 picks in this pack. Ended up kind of exactly where I wanted it. And then nobody's gonna miss like 3 pick 1. Actual important shit. The things I go through to turn off pre-rolls, Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a chance I play this Lingering Souls, even if I like literally can't hardcast it. I think it might still be good here. Right now we have 3 ways to bin it. I wouldn't say no to some white sources. I don't think we're playing the Duretti, but it is closer to being played now. Yeah, I wouldn't mind more 1-drops, It's kind of what we're missing here. Either Moxen to skip ahead on our curve, or more shit to do on turn 1. I think I like this Bone Shards. It's a turn 1 play. It bins souls, bins our top end. I feel like an Imperial Seal and Reanimator a lot. I don't want too much of that sort of thing going on, though. That is, like, the shittiest of the various tutors. Hey, sup, Blue Man. Yeah, I like these 1-drops. I think I'm just grabbing Animate Dead. I think we're just moving into Reanimator for surezies now. Animate Dead's not a bad, like, value card either. Some solid potential wheels there. After this, we'll get some dinner. I think I'm gonna make some ravioli tonight. Fucking love ravioli. Things decent. I did blitz Baldur's Gate 3. I wanted to make sure that I would get through it in time for Vintage Cube. I think these souls are gonna be like secretly MVP. The Faithless looting, it feels like we just have like a lot of ways of looting now. Be sweet. What's Ophiomancer here? Ophiomancer is really good with Yawgmoth and Skull Clamp and Recurring Night. It's the whole fucking deck. My ravioli filling of choice is cheese, friend. Give me the cheese. And I prefer the frozen stuff to either canned or refrigerated. I think it's just because that's like the kind that we bought when I was a kid. I want a good one to reanimate. I think we're doing pretty okay on reanimation targets. I think you want either Smuggler's Copter or DRC, and I think we have enough things to loot for the Copter that even though Copter is really good here, I'm going to take the DRC. I want those cheap creatures. Wow, this pack. This pack is nuts for me. I'm going to take the Badlands, but Fury's like a really strong card. What are my cuts right now? Massacre Worm, maybe Recruiter. Call the Ring. Yeah, I gotta take the Badlands. There's too much shit here that I need to play. Fuck, Fury's good. I'm probably being an idiot. If you can just reanimate an Inferno Titan, though, right? Maybe we just don't need it. Hey, Director Dodd, thanks 8 months there. I'm also happy Cube is back, yeah. There's a Norn in the board. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I'm playing Putrid Imp. I don't think I'm playing Ulamog either. I don't hate the Norn idea. Maybe cut the Dragon. Passing Fury does feel bad. But I like my reasoning. It's important to have good reasoning. I don't blame you, Big Titty. I don't blame you. Might have to end up sideboarding the Duress, which I kind of hate. No death. I think I missed the death. Snagged Plateau for the free lingering souls, but death was probably better. Probably much better. That's not the first time I've done that. I've done that several times. My eyes just like glaze over it. Why would I want a Golgari card in my Rectos deck? Oh well. Yeah, I think Iona's gonna chill. In versus combo. Maybe I have to cut curtains. What is this? A deck list for ants? Why is Magic so hard? The game should really tell you what the better cards are. I don't want to play Putrid Imp. That card sucks shit. I think we have enough discard outlets that we don't need the Putrid Imp. We have good cards, huh? We have Faithless Looting, Blood Tithe Harvester, Bitter Reunion, Collective Brutality, Bone Shards. I think that's enough. Yeah, I kind of hate the Duress board, but gotta cut something. The 2 planes. This would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red sources. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black. Let's do this. Yeah, maybe that's wrong. I think Moto is weighting towards black because of like Grizzlebrand on the top end. But Faithless Looting and Bitter Reunion can fix for my black sources. And I think it's going to be much better than Ancient Tomb in this deck. That's an interesting idea. Would having cards that I don't have help here? I think it would, yeah. A little B-Lotus action. Man, I'm drained. Hopefully I can sleep well tonight. That'd be nice. And getting the Duretti down might be worse than just playing Lingering Souls this turn. You know, loot away with Blood Token, Flashbang. I feel kind of good about it though, huh? The Duretti can clear the Phyrexian Golem. Let's start with this. Interesting. I'm thinking about clamping and then throwing away my clamp. Am I wrong? I guess I could clamp and then just fucking uptick and put the clamp on the Blood Tithe. That'd be fine. Yeah, let's hit that land drop. Yeah, I think so, E-Wing. I think the first card you click is going to be on top. Sure. Really want to mind twist them here, huh? It's like 4 fucking cards. We lose the Duretti if we do that, but maybe that's fine. Pretty okay with all that. I think it's finally time to make a Grizzlebrand. Touche, opponent. Alright, let's go ahead and take 6. That was almost bad, huh? $15. Well, kind of cool to see Cradle do something, huh? Yeah, I almost missed the anime dead on Sun Titan. Moto like highlights your options, and it was like I was like, oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. That was better than what I was gonna do. Elishnorn. GG. We got ourselves an Elishmere. So that game was fucking sick. Cradle confirmed pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Could have maximized it a little bit more on the last turn by looping P&K first before he activated it, but it didn't. Who gives a shit, right? Killing, just playing our things and winning. They seem to have a lot of duress targets, do they? Yeah, I don't know about that. You saw like Treasure Cruise, right? Swap Norn for Iona. You want Iona against the triple color deck? So that's where you think it's at its best. Get their mind twist with duress. Meh. They kind of look creature based, huh? Bunch of blink stuff. I think I'm gonna lead on DRC, so we gotta trigger off the Bitter Blossom on too. The more colors, the more likely you are to name the right color. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Oh shit, what up? Hey, the evening. I also love Cube. That seems like a top to me, huh? Third land? What? What? Yeah, perplexing. Where's the guy's cradle when you need one? The portal to Phyrexia is real fucking interesting, huh? You don't think I need a guy's cradle here? Yeah, I'd beg to differ. Could be playing Atali this turn. So we could level up the Sleeper. I kind of just like drawing cards and casting Inferno Titan, huh? That seems decent. I'm gonna offer the trade with the Golem if they want to attack. Am I gonna throw down in some Arena Cube? Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Could pump it. GG. Yeah, we can fuck with this hand. Just bitter on 2, Bin Grizzlebrand. That should fix some things. Yeah, now the depression is returned. Well, turn 1 Mana Vault's pretty terrifying. Ooh. Is Harvester better than Bitter? I think it is. Remember all the good times I had with Cupcake? Yeah. I remember like it was just moments ago. Waiting for Blintz. I'm just gonna kill their Mana Vault. The card's goddamn terrifying. We could be setting up for a reanimation next turn. We might just hit it anyway. If they can't clear my Duretti here, the guy's cradle gets to tap for 2 mana, which means I can go bitter into recurring. I think I'm gonna bin the Elishnorn now. That seems better versus red-green. This cradle, Did y'all notice the cradle's still in? No, my Elishnorn. GG, probably. Yeah, looks like it, So if you... Yeah, I guess them having swords makes Iona worse, huh? Because you probably want to name green or whatever. Deck seems alright. Deck does seem alright. A little low power, right? We didn't have any, like, Moxit and stuff. So long as our opponents let us have a few turns. That's helpful, huh? Did actually see some spells out of this opponent, making me tempted by the duress. The Swords to Plowshares, for example, or the Oh, shut up. Hey, Belagor TV, thanks for 23 months. Do I think it's fair that I had a cupcake and you did not? No, Malagor. No, I do not think it's fair. And that made the cupcake even more delicious. Made it even a little bit better. What if we do this? We're just clearing mana dorks anyway. And they have swords. If they didn't have swords, I think Elish is better. If this hand had a red source, I'd be into it. I don't think I'm into it as is, though. Fuck, that's close, huh? Yeah, this is better. I don't know if I'm bidding Animate Dead. Life is tough, get a helmet. Some interesting advice. Yeah, I'm worried about getting out-ramped here with our slow plotting token business. I want that Animate Dead back. We can play Yawgmoth on turn 3 instead of turn 4. 5 mana. Through the Reach. Traxa. Okay. The Pest Infestation is going to be a bit obnoxious here, especially if they channel into it. Oh, I guess they can't, huh? They can only get one of Channel or Pest Infestation. Muffins? I think muffins are usually better than cupcakes, especially if they're fresh. Oh my god. Love a good muffin. Little butter, maybe a lot of butter. Do you melt the butter on top of your muffin, or do you slice it open and put it on the inside? Alright, they got Renin 6, Woodfall Primus, Chrome Mox, Pest Infestation, and Ephemerate. A Sacred Foundry. If they have a wipe card to pitch to Chrome Mox, they could have Ephemerated the Atraxa. How filthy would that have been? Pretty filthy turn regardless. Is butter on a muffin a common thing? Oh, very much so. Very much so. Ugly. Could bid a reunion to try and hit land drops. I guess I want to do that. Really regretting bidding the Animate Dead out of our mulligan hum. Would they put the hand again? Renin 6, Woodfall Primus, Infestation, which already got cast, Chrome Mox, Ephemerate, Sacred Foundry. Oh, the Renin 6 got imprinted. Hey, fair enough. Good to know about the Crater Hoof. Yeah, I actually think we win this if we keep the Animate Dead. Maybe not, but... They get Atraxa into play again through the Breach. And they have Channel. Makes me think they've got an Emrakul in there somewhere too. Maybe Elish Norn is just better than Massacre Worm. I guess Massacre Worm's better versus Channel specifically. And I'm still considering Iona. The issue is with Iona is like knowing what color to name, right? Because they're splashing for Swords to Plowshares, and then they've got Through the Breach and Channel to shoot things into play, and Natural Order and such. I guess you name green with Iona, but it doesn't seem like a hard lock here. I think I prefer everything else in my deck. Just cutting for this duress is kind of hard. Sleeper, I guess. So close. This is better. I think Atali might be fucked up against them. Yeah, I was supposed to keep that over Inferno Titan. I'm gonna take this Enlightened Tutor. Seems like they got a sneak attack for it, huh? Maybe I'm supposed to take the Coalition Relic. At least we have an answer to this Ballista this game. Yeah, really regretting keeping the Inferno Titan over the Atali. Because the Atali would have given me value versus the Swords to Plowshares, which Inferno Titan super doesn't do. Interesting. One more land, please. Well, I'm still gonna get these cards. We got a Hoof and a Mox, so the last card is Swords of Plowshares. There's a Faithless Looting in here, yeah. So we can duress the Swords, which is the last known card, and then it's a matter of, like, do we find a reanimation effect before they find an Atraxa or an Emrakul for the sneak attack, which is not a very pleasant minigame to play, but for Rat, feel a lot better if they didn't have this sneak in play, right? Come on. Come on, deck. Really trying to hit lands there. Opponent's not having trouble with lands. Gonna run this out, and then next turn we can start clamping snakes. Infinite gas versus infinite mana. Yes. Alright, clamp. Let's fucking go. I guess it's one more damage if we equip first. We don't know what we're going to draw, though, right? You don't know what you're going to draw off that. Buzz, buzz. I think this is better. Flashing back Lingering Souls here. You love to see it. Can 8 them, 9 them. We're 1 mana away from lethal. It might be better to just leave the spirits back. They like sneak in Atraxa and then Emrakul or whatever. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if I pop Reunion. +1 if I equip Clamp. Let's go ahead and equip Clamp here. Oh, did I do this order wrong? Play Lelia first, then flashback Lingering Souls. Isn't that what I did? Did I flashback Souls first? Shouldn't this have a 1/1 counter? Put an exile from my graveyard. Oh, it gets cast when you flashback. It goes on the stack first and then gets exiled. Fair. Nice. Nice. Yeah, scary shit, huh? Opponent's deck was terrifying. Kind of dislike this opener. I'm going to run it, though. This hand has a pretty high chance of having a Dead Cradle as an early land drop. Okay, Polymorphic Variable. Thanks for 36 months there. Even if they don't kill it, I might clamp onto. We'll see. I liked it better than going to 5. We have some 5s that are pretty good, just like looting into anime dead shit. But the ceiling on this opener is pretty high. If we draw another land, we're probably fine. Uh-oh. Shimmer down over there. Yeah, my opponent's start. What do we think? Should we draw 7 with them? This doesn't matter, huh? Do you have a choice? You have a choice on whether you draw 7. Yeah. Sail into the West is a May. So we could have kept that 5. We really liked it. Does Yawgmoth's Will exile itself? I mean, it's already in exile, right? So there's no difference between playing it or not. I think it stays exiled if I play it or if I don't play it. It is nice to get Yogg's Will out of the way. Oh, if I cast it, it'll go into their graveyard. You're right, you're right. Well, that's an exciting card. Because it's their card, it wouldn't go to my graveyard. Itali does not exile itself to transform, so no, the Anime Dead wouldn't fall off. Are they on Storm? Yawgmoth's Will usually implies Storm. Not 100%, but it seems likely. Like, I played Yogg's Will Index just because I've got Demonic Tutor and Black Lotus. One Blood Chiefs, one Tendies. Urborg's a little awkward because it helps them, but I don't feel like it helps them very much right now. You wonder what the Raging Ravine is for? Oh yeah, that's a question. Maybe I should just flashback looting there. Iona over Elish for sure, huh? For sure. Duress definitely in. Curtains in. Call of the Ring looking zesty. Bone Shards out. Inferno Titan out. Walking Ballista out. Thinking about Goldspan Dragon. Thinking about Freebooter. Thinking about Call of the Ring. Thinking about Putrid Imp. Maybe Harvester comes out for Putrid Imp. I think I like this Call of the Ring card. Maybe in over Duretti. Duretti hits their mana rocks, though. Ophiumancer comes out. Maybe Yogg comes out. Yeah, let's cut Yogg, actually. What about Goblin Guide? What do y'all think about Goblin Guide here? Drawing a Storm opponent a fucking card can be your death sentence, but you really do want to kill them quickly. Trying to speed up, trying to refocus from having a deck that's good against creatures to having a deck that's good against spells. Pack one, pick one, Minsk or Mana Crypt. I've got Mana Crypt over it, but not by that much, Breadman. Yeah, I'm gonna submit this. It needs a Lilia hum. I understand how haste works, Stray Dogs. Thank you, though. I literally talked about adding Goblin Guide and Dragon, potentially, and then decided against it. Duress would be good. Faithless Looting just got a lot better. And bitter and such. Almost took the Demonic Tutor there. Forced them to play the removal spell. Okay. Well, let's get that fucking Yawgmoth's Will. So on their turn, I think they're going to play Moxjet into Desire, because otherwise they lose the Desire. And then I think we're going to Bitter Reunion Bin Iona over playing the PNK. PNK is like kind of a clock though, huh? Kind of real. Oh yeah, the Yawgmoth's Will here would have been insane, huh? Get back Black Lotus, choose up this Desire. Maybe even get a Demonic Tutor for another ritual in there. Land, Poetic, nice. Iona in the graveyard. Recurring Nightmare in hand. Does our shit resolve? So we could give haste, or could animate dead on the freebooter. Let's go ahead and give haste. Didn't want to attack first? No. I think attacking after is better. Nice. Whew. Nice way to close out the stream. Didn't hate that. Didn't hate that at all.